When God turns your setback into a setup for blessing, have you ever looked at your life and thought, God, why did you let this fall apart? What if the very thing you're calling a setback is actually the exact tool God is using to position you for the blessing you prayed for? Today, I'm about to show you how God turns setbacks into setups every single time. The setback you didn't see coming. Sometimes life hits you with something you never expected, a disappointment, a delay, a betrayal, or a closed door. What we call failure, God often calls foundation building. Example, Joseph didn't see betrayal coming. He didn't see the pit coming. But every step backward was really a step into destiny. Main point, a setback doesn't mean God is gone. A setback doesn't mean your story is over. It simply means God is shifting you to where the blessing lives. God does his best work in the dark. Blessings rarely begin on the mountaintop. They start in the dark places. Think about seeds. You bury them, they disappear, but that's exactly where they grow. Your setback may feel like burial, but God calls it planting, encouragement. When God is silent, he's not absent. He's setting up the next chapter. What looks like loss is often positioning. Many blessings come disguised as disappointments. Breakups, failures, job losses, friendships ending, they hurt. But God often removes what's blocking what he's bringing. Biblical example, David was rejected by Saul, but that rejection positioned him to become king. Message, when God wants to bless you, he moves you. And sometimes he moves things away from you. The devil calls IT a setback. God calls IT training. Your setback carries lessons, discipline, humility, strength, and wisdom. You're not going backward, you're being prepared. Every setback strengthens your faith, exposes what was weak, reveals who is real, teaches you who God truly is. Don't confuse development with defeat. God is working behind the scenes. You don't see everything God is doing. While you're worried, he's rearranging. While you're crying, he's restoring. While you're waiting, he's preparing the exact blessing that fits your future. Encouragement. God never wastes a tear and never wastes a season. Your setback is God's GPS, redirecting you. Sometimes God lets something fall apart because it wasn't part of his divine route. Like a GPS, God says, no, not that way. I need you here. The closed door was protection. The delay was direction. The disappointment was redirection. When God restores, he multiplies. God's restoration is never equal. It's always greater. Job didn't just get back what he lost. He got double. Joseph didn't just escape the pit. He rose to the palace. David didn't just survive. He reigned. Your comeback will always be bigger than your setback. Your blessing is closer than you think. The moment before breakthrough often feels like the worst moment. Hold on. Stay faithful. Don't quit on God because he hasn't quit on you. Your setup is already in motion. Before you scroll, type "God is turning it around for me" in the comments. Share this message with someone who needs encouragement today. And if you want more faith-building videos like this, make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on notifications. Your setback is not the end. It's a setup for something greater. Stay encouraged.